All right, guys, welcome back to another the Block Armor podcast over here on the Block Sitdown YouTube channel, where we talk all things anime. And yeah, man, let's get into it. How's your week? How's your week, brother, man?
Um,
How's your week?
Call of Duty been stressing me out, bro.
Stressing
Started,
you out?
yeah. In the beginning, I started playing with my friends. It was easier, more manageable. I'm not playing with terrible, fucking shitty teammates. But then ever since I started, coming back home from work and then hop on, bro. Holy shit, bro. It's just a slaughter
Oh,
fest. It's just a slaughter fest on my side, bro. It just any team I join, bro. It just like it's my team just getting cooked the whole time, and I can't fucking do shit. And I'm the only one like doing anything for my team, and the other end they're just having a fucking field day with my team, bro. I'm like, alright, bro. So it's just fucking annoying as fucking. It's terrible, and I hate it. So it's been stressing me out. How about
but
you?
you're on like SMGs though. You're on SMGs though. You chilling, man. You
No,
chilling.
bro. No, I'm not. I'm on the SMG, and these SMGs hit like fucking pebbles, bro. It doesn't even help. So you
I
telling me
mean,
these
that's just
hard
the
hitting
SMG.
fucking sweating AR shotgun using the SMG to get fucking? Oh, what you gonna do? It's losing in every fight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The SMG so far, bro, it is losing in every fight, bro. If you're not using
Not
the
that.
Dravic, you're not winning any fight, bro. How do I tell you?
It's
Dravic,
just a one
MSMC,
SMG meta.
hell nah, bro. The pros was using like 4 ARs at one point, bro. Seemed like a 4 AR type of game, bro. But hey,
Or AR.
yep.
Good thing I'm switching. Good thing I'm switching. Switching my role a little bit.
How about you, bro?
But my week's been it's been all right. It's been not stressful because of Call of Duty. It's been a lot of procrastinating because of Call of Duty, I will say. Like I was supposed to bang out videos. Even today, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot. Today I was supposed to get in here, edit a TikTok for my channel, and then post it a little later on. I didn't even do that. Instead, I watched 4 episodes of this show, and I hopped on and played Call of Duty until 3 o'clock. Like it's just been like dang, no, just procrastinating. I'm slacking this week. I can't lie. It's just slack. But
I
hey
mean,
man,
the video thing, yeah, you're definitely procrastinating. On the anime side of things, that's been a regular occurrence at this point.
it it has been. But at least I feel like I watched more because of Call of Duty than
Interesting.
than I did. Yeah, because it's just like if I'm not Call of Duty, I might as well watch a couple shows. Watch a couple shows. And I had conversations about this show recently, and they asked me if I caught up, and I'm like, no, I have not been catching up. So it was on my mind. It was on my mind. So I was like, you know what? I'll bang out these 4 episodes,
Who the hell you
and I
talking about this
probably,
show with?
huh?
Who the hell you talking about this show with?
I was just people, man, just whoever. But so it's just like
This man talking about anime with other people other than me. That shit's insane, bro. And
yeah,
I
bro,
get
yeah,
motherfuckers.
bro, coworkers. You just get partnered with people, and it's just like you got nothing to talk about. Might as well talk about anime. All
Wow,
these people like it. It's a show, just a show.
gotcha.
But yeah, no. So it's like we was, hey, maybe I should catch up with it. So I have 4 episodes. 4 episodes. I don't think that this is gonna be like the most detailed, list or how I usually type up out the notes. I didn't do all of that. I just kind of wanted to watch and enjoy. I feel like that's what's making my procrastinating, because it's like I'm thinking about, oh, I'm trying, type out everything so I remember everything. So when I explain it, it's like you could see it. So it's like when it's not like that, it's kind of like what I mean. It's not like that. So I mean, it's alright. It's alright.
I mean, that's what happens
I need to watch
when
more.
when you're not just watching the show week by week, bro.
Yeah,
So you don't have that much to talk about, bro. Compared to me, I
yeah,
just have
bro.
one episode. I mean, technically, I basically dropped the other anime. I don't know. Are we getting into our next segment, bro?
Hey,
Or
bro. Let me finish my thought.
okay, go.
Dang, bro, you rushing me.
Bro, I don't
You
know when you're
rushing
gonna
me.
end, bro.
I was gonna let you know when I ended. I was gonna let you know when I end, but I was ending. I was about to move it on to you, but you just cut me off. Anyways, so like, what you watched this week? Dang, bro,
Yeah,
what you watched
thank
this
you, thank
week?
you too.
I know I was late, but come on, man.
All right,
Come
bro.
on.
That is a hero, mom is a spirit. I'm a real corner. This is definitely the show I'm probably gonna finish like this season.
All the
Uh,
way through.
yeah, obviously the other anime I watch it. Well, technically, oh god damn it, I pressed the fucking wrong thing, bro. I keep doing this shit. Fuck, I had the one for that one. Um, restart. Dad is here. Mom is a spirit. I'm a reincarnator. So yeah, this is definitely show I'm probably gonna finish watching this season. Yeah, we're in fall, right? Is it fall? Or is it winter?
Yeah,
Fall.
this is
Fall.
fall
Yeah,
technically.
I forgot
Right?
I forgot how they do. I don't know if they do a season ahead or season behind. That's I don't remember. Anyway,
Yeah, I think it's
whatever.
technically fall.
Hey, I think it is fall. But with that being said, yeah, the other show, like I technically was trying to watch with the Banish, like Court Magician, whatever. If y'all remember, if y'all watched last week's episode, you know, if you started from the beginning and you hear, yeah, I started with 3, came down to 2, now I'm down to 1. So, it's just the Banish Court Magician. It's just like it's not hitting, bro. It's just not hitting.
I feel it.
It's like I love the OP power shit, but like the way the direction, the pace of the show, it wasn't hitting how what I wanted to hit. But this show, on the other hand, it is. Well, this episode was a slow down episode. So, episode 7, the curse of the mind. So, this episode started with the prince. You know, obviously, remember the princes. You know, these guys just got cursed. Remember, spoilers. If you haven't watched the recent episode, this is episode 7. So you haven't watched it. If you don't want to watch it, and so consider skipping ahead. But yeah, this is definitely spoilers. This is what we do. We review episodes, how the episode was, how the page was, blah blah blah. All right, so I started out the episode with the new king. You remember last episode? He was a prince, but you know his father had to be, you know, he had to go somewhere. Now prince turned king, and now this is the new king's son, so prince. All right. So moving from this episode onward, I'm gonna be addressing him as a prince instead of, you know, addressing the new king as a prince, because you know it started off the anime started off as this guy's father as the prince, and then you know blah blah blah. Y'all get it. Y'all get how the fucking lineage work. I hope. Anyway, currently on the way, he remember they just seen the spirit for the first time. You know they experienced a very bad like what would you call it, interaction. You know the curse was coming out, and he been showing up to, you know, the hero place, or technically the spirit place. Like, I don't know how often, but showing up with flowers. And they basically been saying, like, hey, she's not here, bro. But you go ahead, come on in. You know, stuff like that. And then he's like, you know, I guess the butler, like, before, when they used to show up, they were like, yeah, she's not here. That's it. And then they keep going. Right, but now he's been introducing them inside to the place to really show them, like, hey, they're really not here type thing. Fast forward, they're sitting down, you know, obviously waiting for something, and then, you know, this girl shows up. You all remember this girl is technically the new heir to the hero's family. Technically the hero and the main character is a spirit and blah blah blah. That's a different side. But when it comes to the human world, she is technically the natural heir. So she comes out here. I'm not gonna lie. Remember, she was a commoner turned to royalty, right? And she basically don't have no manners, but she straight up to talking. She's like, "Hey, who the hell are you? What the hell you doing at my place?" I mean, straight just no manners at all.
Like reckless.
Yeah, like, and he's so surprised, like, "Yo, this girl, why is she talking to me like that, right?" But you know, he don't take it like that. Like, do you know who we are? You know, not in the sense of like the you know, the like, who the fuck, do you know who the fuck I am? Not that type of way. More like does this girl really not know who I am? Like really curious. So he just laughs about it because, you know, he's a fucking prince right now. So he just laughing like, bro, I've never had nobody came to fucking talk to me like this before.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I came to see Ellen. Ellen's the main character. And she's like, bro, I haven't seen her in fucking who knows how long. So if I haven't seen her, you ain't about to see her. So, and then it's like, yeah, I came here to apologize. I brought some gifts. And then she's like, oh wait, you the one that's always bringing shit. Hey, can you bring me some too? And then he's like, what? You know. And then now the butler is just like, hey, watch your tone. Watch how you speak to them, bro. You know. And then she's like, what? The prince. And then the prince was like, yeah, I got you. I'll bring you some shit. Now she's happy. And so bring me something. Fast forward. Then here's the Princess, well, technically the second son. Like, what is she just being brash, bro? Like, damn, don't got no manners on her. And then at that part, intro, and then they introduces this beast, but I'm like, ah, shit, you know, just something out of nowhere. Obviously, this is like her pet, basically. So,
Yeah.
Pet. I forgot what was going on here, this year. Oh, basically, she want to come with her, but like, hey, you can't show up. You need to be more humanized, bro. You a straight wild beast out there. So it's like you need more some human to your nature. I guess now they're heading to the family house after so long, the hero's house, and then the pet's like sad, like Preston hasn't played with me at all. You know, this is him or her, I don't remember. This is it when there's a little baby. You know, cute, mad cute. You know, taking a baby. There was a funny part. Let me see if I can get to it. This is the hero searching for his daughter, right? And then he you remember I want to play the whole thing out, but it might copyright and some shit, so we're gonna do like a Photoshop. Right here, remember he's searching for his daughter right now. He running around the whole castle, calling her name, and then remember this is her pet. He spot her pets, get a very like like menacing look this one, right? And then picks it up by his neck and say cry, and then it cries, and then his daughter shows up. This shit was so funny when you let it play it out. Bro, literally, it was just casual minding his own business, menacing look, pick that motherfucker up, cry, and then it just let out the most. it just followed instructor and just cried. And then let go, and then this is his child. I don't remember. I don't know I don't know if it's a child because he tamed it, or I don't know if it's a child because it's actually somehow somewhat. I'm assuming it's not blood related whatsoever, because you know this is the elf. So anyway, like, what are you doing with my child? I was just trying to find Ellen. I'm trying to find my daughter. You know, there ain't nothing. We good, bro. I was just trying to raise it. I started for fun. You know, don't worry about it. You know. But anyway, they make it back to the house. You know, they haven't been here in so long. And we're talking about the mine and shit. This is where they produce all their money. And basically the reason why we're even talking about the mine is because she created these fucking gold ingots, bro. And they're trying to make it sound reasonable on how the fuck they even get these gold ingots. You know, without basically not trying to make. They're basically trying to money launder, basically. So that's what they're discussing about here. You know, disgusting. You know, and then they're like, all right, we're about to go to the mines. You know. Then she was like, the daughter was like, hey, where's grandma? They're like, oh, grandma not showing up. Don't worry about her. All of a sudden, there she is. She pops up like, hey, y'all was about to leave me. Hell nah, you must not know who I am. And then they're like, how the fuck did our mother find out? And then crashes out on the butler. You know, he been reinstated, and he's like, bro, the only person that knows is him. So there's that. Now they hop in the cart. They make it to the mines, and obviously they're like, oh my god, hello, we haven't seen y'all so long. And then run to that brother here. They're like, oh my god, this reminds us when they used to show up all the time. I remember these people used to serve the hero's father. So you know, it was just reminiscent. You know, so I know now we get into it, and then you know they basically don't have stuff to mine anymore. They are looking grim, and it wouldn't make sense to put a gold ingot there because that's not what they able to produce. And then there's these like rocks on the table, and the guy and she was looking at him. Obviously she's like an elemental, like changing fucking elements and shit. So they're like, oh, just to go ahead, take a look at the rocks, bro. They all eat, you know, they're chatting it up. And then she went and did some shit to it. And they're like, wow, you know, to her, she's just like, oh no, these people running out of a job. Let me help out. Let me, you know, do something. Wow. And then she go do this magic shit to the rock. Like, wow, this rock's so sparkly. If you look at the right angle, it look nice. And she did something to it. They're like, what? Hey, yo, let me break this rock. Let me see what's inside. And boom, pops out like silver, basically. And they're like, wait, bro, you don't need to close it down no more. You know, we good, bro. It seems like there's just stuff in this shit. I don't know okay, I guess we can get into it. Don't even close it down. They're like, hey, and then he was like, hey, shut that shit all down. That's not the reason why, bro. It's not that we can't find shit. It's that all y'all are fucking dying, bro. So remember, they're minors. So back in these old days, back in the past, there's no like proper
Ventilation.
precautions. There's no, yeah, exactly that too. No proper precautions. So they develop some sort of disease or whatever, you know, such as shortness of breath, coughing, and gum, whatever the fuck, and possibly fatal in some cases. Like she's just breaking it down, and they're like, "What the fuck?" All right,
Look at her. They all look like that.
yeah. So it's like, you know, they all listen to her because she's a spirit. So this is it curable? Basically, they're just talking about like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna try to do this. Like, hey, let me talk to your dad and figure this shit out. We're gonna come up with a solution. Treatment comes, they're discussing. She came back to discuss with her mom, like, hey, you think I'm able to do this? Because since she has power, she can basically disrupt disrupt the like the power and balance, basically. So it's like, if I go do this, will it like flip the world upside down on his fucking head, basically? And then the mother was like, hey, bruh, if you want to do it, we need to test how strong you really are and what it will do to the world. So if it ends up, flip the world upside down, now we know. If it don't, then you're good. So she's like, go ahead, bro. We won't know what will happen unless you try. So now she's like, yeah, go ahead. And then now the father is like pacing back and forth behind, like, this is her daughter room. They've been in there. She been in there cooking shit up, And then here's a pet. The pet was like, I wasn't allowed in there either. So this is like her in the same room, basically been creating magic, blowing shit up. And just say, and then just start crying like, "Yo, let me in, please." And she said, "Can't take it." Yeah, he can talk. Yeah. Here he is. She crafting the magic shit. Right. They finally break through. They see all this shit. Right. Create some crazy shit. She finally made the medicine. It's done. Yeah, the medicine in this jar, and she passes out. And then that's basically where the episode ends. We don't know what happens after. But yeah, that's my thing. A little dragged out, but
I have a question before we go on mine. Is
fault.
it possible
God
to
damn
share
it.
my screen?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I mean,
Not anymore.
I mean,
before we started.
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Wait, nah. Yeah, it won't be possible.
You'll have the different background, right?
Yeah,
Cam's
the
background.
cam will be different. I was like, wait, actually, yes, you can, but then I was like, no, it can't, cause I would just pull you on my main monitor and that'll be how it is. But then I was like, wait, no, I have my streaming PC. My streaming PC sees something different. So yeah, nah, that'll be a next week thing.
Fine. Next week thing. Hold on. Let me find where I was at. Let me find where I'm at. So I watched last week. I watched this Gachi Kura Gachi Takida. I don't know. I've heard so many names of this show. Everybody just resorts to calling it trash anime. So, like
That's crazy.
I watched. Yeah, I know. I watched episode 14 to 17, so about like 4 episodes. And yeah, man, it's like the episodes I finished off, like episode 13 was like ending an arc. So this one's like in between that, right? Like it's like episode 14 is like in between starting the next arc. So, last arc they meet this girl named Amon, right? They talked to her, they fought a little bit, and then at the end of it, they became cool, they became friends. But after that, the villains, there's like 2 sets of villains. There's the ones that killed Rudo's like pops, and there's the one who is ops to the cleaners, like the group Rudo's in. So then it's just like, so you got 2. And then so they basically jumped Almond and took her special gear, like her boots. And then yeah. So then it's just like, okay, boom. So episode 14 starts off after that, where they driving back home from Almond's place. Like, okay, yeah, we gotta go home. Let's stop by this, place, this doctor's. We stopped by the doctor's, the granny lady. We yapped it up. Everybody's good. Then we go back to HQ, and then yeah, man, it's just a lot of like downtime. Like they just finished the mission, Now they're down. So then at the end of the episode, or towards the end of the episode, there's like, okay, we just finished a big job. Let's go eat. Let's go grab a bite. We also heard that people, the headquarters got attacked. So there's people spreading rumors that Rudo's a spherite, like he's not from here, and everybody wants that, right? So then it's just like, all right, they heard it from like this diner right here. So boom, they pull up to this diner. There's this funny interaction with this like side character, this regular at this like diner bar area. It's like, yeah, man, this bar is like for sophisticated people only. You know, there's everybody has, you know, drip here, and then there's the people with the black cloaks on. They're a little weird. They're new. This is the first day here, so I'll give them a pass. But then there's these cleaners. That's what they're called. There's these cleaners. Boom. These cleaners was there's like they just make a mess. They're just loud. They don't have drip. They don't dress well. And then after that, you know, Rudo's like, you know what? Let me pull up to the side. He moved to the side. They said something to him. They moved to the side. He moves next to like, you know how they're in a booth and there's a booth next to it. He's in the booth next to the hooded people, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like talking out loud. The hooded people's talking. And he was like, yeah, it's probably, you know, I forgot what they call, like the rogues or something. I forget what they're called. But he's like, yeah, it's probably them. They're the reason like everything's happening. And then the dude was like, hey. And he flashes like the boots, Amon's boots. And then Rudo realizes that. And then the dude puts his hand around his neck. It was like, yeah, I'm the leader of this group, right? And we will like fight you. And then they all just sprung into action. They's about to start fighting. And the dude and the girl, the leader of the group was with, she has like a teleport ability, so she teleports all of them. And then like at the end of the episode, you see them ganged up face to face, and it's just like, yeah, bro, this is tough. and then episode 15 happens. Episode 15 is like, it's like, boom, they talking. They're like, yo, what do you want? Da da da. And then the leader of the group was like, yeah, this is why you gotta pay attention to this, because these trash storms, they happen at the same time every time. So then they have like this drainage system for like the trash, right? So it's not in the cities. So then it's just like, so all the trash and stuff sweeps everybody away from the group, and the leader of the enemy grabs Rudo, so he stays put. So basically Rudo stays where the main thing is, and his whole crew is just swept away, right? They swept away, and it's just like, now he's by himself. Now he's about to lose, bro. It's like a 5v1, 7v1. And then the teleport lady teleports all the enemies away. So now everybody has their one-on-one. Okay? Everybody has their one-on-one. And then that's basically like the end of 15. 16 starts off. So in a previous arc, there was this dude, he's kind of crazy. But like he has like claw attachments. Like he has his hands, but then he has like claws over the hands.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And then one side, like they're both like two different poisons, if I remember. So one is like maybe like a poison, and the other one is maybe like drugs, like hallucinogenic. You just, and now you're seeing things, right? And then so this dude was fighting the other dude. He has like a big wooden stick, and they was fighting in another arc, but they kind of just like cut that out, right? They got saved basically. So now it's a rematch of that arc. And then basically the dude gets dropped, episode 16. And then episode 17 is like his backstory. And then you think he's like manning up. He's about to get that boost, that you know what I mean, to go past his limits. And then it just cuts out. And it's just him tripping because he got hit and now he's on drugs. So he's like hallucinating everything.
Damn.
And that was basically the end of. Oh wait, no. At the end of 16, it switches to, there's a girl, the Ryu, the Reaper, the red haired girl. She's cool, and she's fighting some other lady who has like electricity hair, and then it just shows the next matchup for the next episode, basically. So yeah, man, that's basically Basically, all I watched. It was good. I liked it.
Bro, it's just like I feel like I'm just at a point of time where I really want to just sit down and watch anime, but it's just like I can't do it with Call of Duty out. Bro, I gotta run Call of Duty, bro. I don't have time for that shit, bro. And then it's like when I do have time, guess what?
Excuses,
I'm
excuses.
on two other fucking podcasts. So what's your excuse? I'm on two other
What's my
podcasts. I
excuse?
gotta watch the other football games, and I'm watching highlights, and that shit like 16 minutes each, and that's like half an episode. So I'm like, God damn, I gotta watch at least five games some days. I gotta watch all the Ohio State games because representing. So
Kinda.
it's like,
Yeah.
then the next day I gotta watch all the other games that we highlighted. So it's like, bro, I don't have time.
I feel it. I feel it.
So it's
What's
just,
my excuse? My excuse, like that's why I have time to watch 4 episodes. You know what I mean? My excuse is that I try to record like 5 videos in a week and then edit like TikToks for them, plus the TikToks from this. So it's like that definitely takes a lot of time. Like it's usually like Monday, Tuesday, I do it, and TikToks I try to edit the same day I post them. But it's busy, man. I definitely could. I definitely could. Like while at work, like on my breaks, watch them. You know what I mean?
I
In the
can't do it.
car right before we go in. Maybe. You know what I mean? Like I definitely could. I definitely could. But I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't.
Nah, it just at least you can watch during break. I cannot. I can only watch like the games during break. Like I don't know, bro. Watching anime because I watch it and stuff, but I really want to just relax and just
Focus. And
focus.
that's
Right?
fine.
So it's just like I
Fine.
just can't do it, bro. So
I don't. I don't really do it first break. First break is just kind of like I'm eating.
eating, yeah.
Like, yeah, I
I'm
can't really
saying
do
no.
it.
I'm
But
saying
second break,
I'm
third
saying that
break,
you can do it though. You can like watch it
yeah,
during break,
watch it.
or
Yeah,
I can.
I
I
can
can't.
for sure.
I just nah, bro. Just not gonna happen, bro.
But it's like I should be better at it. I kind of like I'm not a weekly anime type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm 100% a binge watching guy, and that's why it's just like it just kind of it's kind of hard for this. I'm not gonna lie, because like I'm just gonna watch one episode. It's gonna be like a 30-second explanation. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyways, I didn't give my final thoughts on the 4 episodes.
Mm.
I liked them. I think they were really good. It's setting up. It's setting up like a 1v1 be like everybody has their 1v1s,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see everybody's individual power.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like. That's what I like, because you don't really see like a little bit. You see bits and pieces
Yeah.
of people's power. You don't really see them go full force, one on
Mm.
one. I like these type of arcs, but I also feel like they can be very bad.
Mm.
They could feel boring. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, I don't care about this man's backstory. Does he get new powers or not?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's all. Like I feel like it's like a 50-50. It's like a 50-50. So
Gotcha.
I hope it's a good one. If not, it's gonna be a boring couple episodes for me. I can't lie.
Gotcha.
But moving on to the actual topic of the week. What do you have final thoughts first before I move on?
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Like I'm telling you, bro. I really want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Possibly want to watch One Piece, right? Just because I was just telling.
Wow. He said it live on the air. We gotta clip it now.
I said possibly, so clip it, bro. I said possibly,
Possibly is better than no.
but possibly was always an equation when Ibrahim never said he's gonna ever watch Bleach. He never.
What did I do? What did I
Bleach,
do?
Ace of Diamond. He
Not
don't.
gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Oh.
He says this. He says this. And watch what I say. The first thing that's on my list. Anyways.
I don't want to hear it, bro. That don't mean he's gonna watch it though. Like they literally don't mean nothing. Yeah, bro. Just like I really want to just. I want to be down in my basement, bro. I have these special lights, bro. I feel like watching anime and I was just gonna hit different. So that's what I really want to do. But just like that time I have to watch anime, I gotta grind Call of Duty, bro. So it's just like whenever that time comes,
about
Till
we do
then,
this?
I'm gonna be watching weekly seasonal anime until I have that time.
But how about we do this? I have a proposition for you, right? Okay, college football season is nearing its closure, right? We're not
Ooh.
gonna have college football podcast every week. We're not gonna have Buckeye Fan Film Room every week, right? So
True.
you just take that time, Go down there, relax, and bang out a couple episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen.
I
Like you got the time now. Like if it makes it even better, we could take a week off from this podcast.
nah, it just
I need it. I ain't gonna lie. I probably need it. So it just adds on. You know what I mean? Week off, so you get like 2 weeks of just anime time. That's not cut it into your Call of Duty time either.
we'll see.
It might a
We'll
little
see.
bit. It might a little bit.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I
so
definitely forgot that like college football is definitely going to end soon. I definitely did not. I definitely forgot that. So I guess that when that time comes, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
All right. Moving on. For the question of the week, what anime had what anime had the best first episode, the best pilot episode from the first 20 however minutes episode 1 is? What got you hooked? It didn't even have to be good the rest of the way. It was just good that one episode, and it made you watch episode 2 or even more.
All right. I got 3. I feel like I have way more. I feel like all the anime
had a lot more.
I feel like
I
I feel like anime, bro. It's just like the anime we watch now, not like now in like this generation. Now in the sense of like whatever starts you watching a new anime is probably because that first episode. It's just that's how it is, bro. Advertising wise, you gotta capture. You know,
advertisement wise,
you see all the short content. That's where it's at, the bread and butter. So it's like you gotta catch people's attention in that first 5 seconds, or it's not hit. But you know when you come to watch an anime, you know you gotta at least watch the first 3 episodes. I'd say first 3 and 2 really catch your attention. If it don't, then that's probably not the anime for you, or it's probably not a good anime. But then again, you know, if it got an anime adaptation, it's somewhat good. We just don't know what. With that being said, my first one on the list is Tokyo Ghoul. Obviously, there was something else on the list, but this one kind of just popped in my head as I was thinking the other one. I guess we'll get there when we get there, but not really. The other one is Naruto. Naruto, the first one that I thought of, but I was like, you know, that's typical. Everybody know Naruto, so I'm not even gonna put Naruto in there. Y'all know how Naruto is. Tokyo Ghoul. Love and hate relationship. First episode though, you know, it started off calm, you know, not even calm. It started crazy. We got motherfucking eating shit. Then we got a Jason mask. We're like, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, Jason. This motherfucking name is Jason, and he got a Jason mask. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What type of happening? Right? You know, I'm like, all right, the blood already. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. You know, people be saying anime.
I ain't gonna lie.
Anime's for kids. Anime for children. I'm not gonna lie. I watched this episode. I'm like, yo, first thing you see off the rip is straight blood, gore, and somebody eating it, and damn near a naked lady. PG-13 anime for kids? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just not in the right genre. Anyway, right. Other episode of this, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Got the infamous, if you know, you know, but you know, you don't know until you get through it, you know. So it just started off there crazy. This motherfucker Jason unleashed some powers. Like, what the hell is going on? Right? They're just going on. All of a sudden, they switch to a nice, peaceful scene. You know.
Is that the same girl?
That's the same girl. But you know, but you know, when you watch it the first time, you don't think about that. You don't know. You just thought it's just another girl, bro. You know,
it's coincidence.
Exactly.
It's a coinkydink.
I mean, to us, it's a coincidence, but to, you know, whoever planned it, they knew already. But so, you know, peaceful scene, in a coffee shop, you know, everybody drinking coffee, the news, you know, typical normal day stuff. You know, you're reading a book, drinking a coffee, you know, chatting up with your friend, you know, looking good, you know. He crushed.
How much of a nerd he looked like.
Yeah, you know, he crushing on some girl at the coffee shop. That's why he comes to the coffee shop. Not matter cute, or whatever, you know. Your best friend making fun of you and shit. Here you go and then, you know, this girl pulls up, and then he teases her with him, all type of shit, you know. And then, but the main one, the main eye-boggling one for our main character here, you know.
Yeah.
Just teasing him, reading the same book. Can't stop. He's just looking at her. You know, everything looking good. and eat a burger. You know, damn, bro, I want a burger.
Yeah.
Then damn it. Then we go to later into the day. You know, it seems like there's some some crime going on, some more blood on the scene. For kids, right? I don't know what kids you want to seeing blood on the ground, but it's here or there. Like damn, there's something going on. A little bit. Then come a flashback back to this. Oh shit, hold on. I don't want to play now. We don't want to get in trouble. No, they're talking about it. They're on their date or whatever. Now in the nighttime, like, oh, let me walk you home. Let me be a gentleman. Be a gentleman, walk her home. Walk her home, looking mad cute. Oh, this place, man. This place look a little dark. But you don't think about it. A certain part of the world. When you're in the neighborhood. If certain places gonna be the dark, it's gonna be dark. Man. Man. They just walk home. You're not thinking too much. Now it's time to part ways. And then here's your crush. Just giving like basically, this is what you wanted. Your crush is hugging all over you. You smelling her and shit. She talking sweet to your ears. All of a sudden, boom, and chomp to the neck. And you're like, well, what the fuck just happened, bro? The hell going on? Like, wait, hold on. My man just got, what? Who? This girl just, damn, boom. All of a sudden, this girl started transforming, started going crazy, started beating your ass. Then all of a sudden, some fucking heavy ass shit drops. The main character already on his last leg. He basically dying right now. He basically dead, bro. She was about to kill this motherfucker, but by fate of God, some shit dropped on her, killed her. Now all of a sudden you're in this fucking like hallucination with this motherfucker. There's somehow connecting body. Then boom, all of a sudden our main character, normal human, one normal eye, one ghoul eye. What the fuck happened? Holy shit! How the fuck did this happen?
That was freaky to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. It got me too. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit creeped me out. Motherfucker woke up in the hospital, right? Woke up in the hospital. They're checking up on him. He seemed good, right? Everything good. He go back home. He get released or whatever. Now another time, he's in his room. But he's like, no, the news talking about, hey, if you're a ghoul can't eat human food, And he's like, what? What you mean? Hold on. What? Hold on, let me grab this burger. Let me eat this shit.
Let me try it.
Start throwing up. Now, you remember, a little bit of like, I'm pretty sure we all understand. The news just said humans can't eat. I mean, not human. Ghouls can't eat human food. When you woke up in that hospital bed, he had one eye that's not a regular human eye. So if you put it all together, you can probably assume this motherfucker's now a ghoul, bruh. So it's like, what? The motherfucker's a ghoul? How the fuck that happened? Fast forward. Here he is, and out in the public, he's tweaking. He's tweaking, bro. He's crazy. He's hungry. He's losing his mind and shit. Boom. He had to run back in the house because he's gonna lose himself. Boom. There you go. Reveal the eye again, bro. Ghoul can't hurt themselves, right? Well, with a normal knife, but he tried to stab himself. What happened? That shit broke. Now it's even more eminent that this motherfucker's a ghoul.
Yeah.
He back out in the public again because he's losing his mind in the crib. He haven't ate. He's starving and shit, right?
Yeah, bro.
He walking. Then he smelled this delicious food. He's like, what can delicious food be? Turn the corner, ghoul eating a human. Now he's like, oh my god, I can't believe I was fucking savoring. If you seen some other guy, kick this guy other fucking head off. Like, what the fuck is you doing, right? Start beating this motherfucker's ass. Like, hey, what the fuck is you doing at my spot? Right? Going crazy. Oh, remember that girl that was in the coffee shop? She just showed up. What the fuck she doing? Is she knows this guy? Hold on. This guy's a ghoul too? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, nah.
The regular human at the coffee shop know a ghoul? What the hell going on? Right? Boom. Dang. She's a ghoul too. The whole time you going to a coffee shop that was a ghoul too? What the fuck? The world is
ran by ghouls.
Ran by ghouls. All of a sudden she just whooped this motherfucker's ass. Make shit sweet. And then let me not tell you this beautiful music they introduce you to, right? But back to our main character just tweaking, like, you not eating? Well, what the fuck is wrong with you? You a ghoul and shit? Here's the food. Eat it, bro. Like, he trying, bro, remember, trying to think about it, man. You go from being a normal human, not eating people, to now, like, overly thirsty to eat humans, but you're still half human though. So it's like what you have this psychological warfare with yourself. Like, nah, I'm not eating that motherfucker. That shit disgusting, bro. I'm a human, bro. I'm not eating that shit. But again, you're half cool too, bro. But you can't do nothing. You gotta eat. You refuse to accept the fact. You're like, all right, old girls like, you're not gonna eat. Fine, fuck it. I'm gonna force you to eat. Throw that shit in the mouth. Boom, ends. First episode, crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That. If you didn't know any better, if you didn't know what anime, what happened to this anime, you would think, holy shit, that shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie, first season, fucking Chef's Kiss. Next on the list, Sword Art Online. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I feel like this is a unique one. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
This one, it's just like, I'm not gonna lie. When you sent me your list that you was gonna talk about, I was like, yo, this show was such a good show. I can't believe I didn't think about it.
I'm glad. All right, first episode, we're all gamers here, right? We're anime. You to some extent, you're a gamer, right? To some extent, you're a gamer, right? To some extent, it's like this is your dream, bro. You could jump in MMO, RPG, jump in the game, bro.
Your anime game,
bro. This is basically what we want right here. Right? That's basically what the episode going on. Brand new release, new console release. Oh shit, we gotta get the new shit.
Day one console,
come on,
day one of this game.
Yeah, now you hopping in. Think your shit's sweet. Oh yeah, you loaded in, you got your character. Everybody's having a sweet time. You in a beta, right? Like, yeah, with a beta test, you got that aura on you. You meeting new people, they fighting and shit, This is what you want as a gamer, right? Fighting, teaching other people how to fight, or keep going, typical, they're talking it out. Just everything's great, it's grinding, a typical gamer just grinding, talking it up, getting to know each other with one another, Boom, friendship is locked in. Now it's time to log off for the night.
Yeah, bro, wait. They play for a good 6, 7
who knows?
hours,
yeah, bro. We gaming. If we locked in, we locked in. Buddy try to log out. It's like, wait, it's not there. What you mean not there? You can't log out. How can you not log out of the game? It's a fucking game.
I played the beta. It's definitely
come on, game. Option help. It don't say leave. Why don't it say leave? The fuck's going on? Yeah, you go. It gotta be some bug, right? Oh, be pretty fine. It should fix itself eventually, They call the game master, whatever, blah, 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 It's like, fast forward, it's getting nighttime. They could just shut the server down. You're using normal intellectual thoughts, And we can't be locked in the game, but that shit don't make no sense, bro. All of a sudden, everybody get teleported back to the main thing. All of a sudden, blood, fucking system corruption, all type of shit. They're all some big motherfuckers. This is an event, damn near looking like a god. Welcome to my world. Whoa, what the fuck is going on? This is not a defect in the game. This is not a defect. This is supposed to be part of the thing. The feature is Sword Art Online. Hold on, this big ass motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie, this shit it turned quickly. It turned upside down quickly, right? So no one on the outside can take you out. If you try to do some shit, it's gonna fry your brain, gonna kill you and shit. If you cut the power, hey, that won't work one. It got built-in power in that shit. By the way, 213 players already fucking died because they didn't believe us. Here's the news right here. If you didn't know, they teaching you, like, yeah. Also, if you also die in the game, there is no revive no more. There's no longer a video game. If you die in SAO Sword Online, you die in the real world. What the fuck?
You're done.
What the hell? But the only way to conquer this shit is by defeating all these floors, though. And he's like, man, shut the
game, man.
Yeah, you beat the game. Yeah, the bad times I made that high, like, man, you chat, man. Ain't nobody got that for, and all that type of shit. And then boom, all of a sudden, everybody transform to their normal self, bro. This is what they look like on the outside world. This is what they really look like. Face scan and all. Then he created Twilight for one reason, whatever that one reason is. Right now, everybody's losing their mind, and he's like, you know what? You gotta get the fuck out of there. Everybody losing their mind. They're trapped in this fucking world, bro. Right? So now, hey, all we gotta do is grind. That's we gotta start. Yeah, that's where we gotta start. Gotta make it to running off. Gotta train. Gotta go hit the top about the time ship right now. The episode ends, boom, like that. I'm not all the way, and a little bit was like a little weak. I will say, you know, it's just like him running off into the distance, but it's like, what if we got through that plot, bro? Just like, oh, these motherfuckers locked in there. It was like, what? That's fire.
Yeah.
Fire in the sense of the concept. It was one of its kind. So that was my two for now. But obviously, there's way more better shit out there for sure. But those are two that immediately popped up to my head. Alrighty. With that being said, on to Ibrahim selections.
All right. Yep.
Damn.
Do you have another one? I thought you said you had three.
3 was technically Naruto, but do we need to go over Naruto? No, not really.
Nah. Not gonna lie. My first one is definitely Bleach.
This one, they don't even. Okay,
They don't even got on Crunchyroll, bro.
That's
I have
crazy.
to pull out the other apps.
But I can't even sign into Hulu because it's been tweaking on me. Fucking Bleach.
You too.
Anime episode 1, man. Unfortunately, this video aren't available.
Hey.
That's fucked up, bro.
I say that is not there, gang.
I know, bro. Just let me watch the first episode, gang. Okay, bro. I don't know, bro. We're not gonna be able to pull this shit out. Not this one, at least. I mean, I could try to sign in.
The other ones definitely have it on my list. But
go ahead.
yeah. So episode 1, you know, it's just, first of all, Bleach. I like Bleach. Okay, I love the first episode because that's where I hear the opening. I love the opening. I will top 10 opening I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good one. And then it starts off, you know, Rukia chilling, and then it gets cut to Ichigo, right? Ichigo is like you know, he beat up some punks. He's about to get jumped, right? He's fending off people, right? Wait, what is all of this? I don't remember the first episode. I'm not gonna lie.
This definitely
When did he call the people? Was talking about I need ambulances. I thought it was under a bridge.
Oh,
Maybe that was for Chad.
that was Chad. I don't know if it's episode.
That was Chad.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't episode 1. But episode 1 was still tough though. Yeah, that's the people who's trying to jump him. He just beat him.
There's a free promo right here. With whoever, shout out to you. Whatever, it's all good, bro. All right, you know, go ahead.
But he beats him, and then it cuts back to him with the family. You see, he has 2 sisters. He has a pops. Keeps going. They talk about something. Something happens. Boom. He sees a hollow. He sees Rukia. Rukia's like, stand back, civilian. Right, and it cuts to the nighttime, and he see Rukia again. She's like, "Yo, you can see me." And then she's like, "I need your power, my guy." And then yeah.
You actually don't remember the first
down.
episode like that.
I don't remember. I just remember liking it. But yeah, no, it's just, I need your power.
I need your power.
Yeah, bro, I need your power. Boom, look at it. Aura.
Yeah.
Anyways, next show, Dr. Stone, episode 1, season 1.
I can't remember the first episode of this show.
All I remember is that, hold on, I just want to pause it. I just want to pause it. All I remember is that it got me hooked for the next, for a while. Because it hooked so much to where I rewatched the first episode before the second episode came out, and I wanted to get the manga just to read it.
Damn.
Okay. Episode 1, it's just like it starts off, you see Senku, you see I forget his name, you know, you see everybody else in this school is just like calm in her lab, and then Senku's over here just with this crazy machine, right? He's like, I made a love potion for you, And then the dude was like, nah, bro, I don't need that, bro. I'm gonna ask her out right now. Boom. You see the shorty? Everybody's watching them ask her out. And then boom, green light flashing. No one knows what's happening. People getting turned to stone, people crashing. Boom. Time elapses. Japan's different now. Everything's overgrown. He pops up out of nowhere. Boom. He's alive. No clothes on. He's looking around. He sees these people. He see the birds on the ground. He's trying to flash back to when he was talking to Shorty. He goes back. Boom, bam. He finds her in the stone world. And then Senku finds him. Boom, now they cool. Senku got clothes on. We don't know how long he's been there yet. And then he's like explaining the whole thing. Bam, bam, bam. Now they surviving. Learn the formula. He revives the birds. Senku does his thing. They make wine. They live in life. And then yeah. They make some new clothes. They survive the winter time, perfecting the formula. That was it, episode 1. Episode 1, it was good. It got me hooked for a while. I loved it.
What's next?
Now this last one, Promise Neverland. Promise Neverland was flopped and definitely flopped. But
season 2 for sure.
Season 2 for sure.
No, season 1.
This right here was like, it was different.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was different, right? It's just like, oh, right. People are at this camp. You know, the kids are at an orphanage, whatever. You know what I mean? And there's these three big kids. You know what I mean? They running it. Open it. And, they got numbers on their neck. That don't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? They're just orphans or whatever, right? You know, everybody having nice. You know, everybody's nice, chilling, having fun. They all living life, man. They living life. All right, so you get to introduce to these characters. You see the lady. I think they call her Mama. I don't remember what they call her. And then, you know, everybody's eating. Everybody got food. Everybody's happy. Going. You see this girl. You know, the smarter they are, everybody wants them smart, right? So that's where they do the testing. They learn. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. 3 big kids is obviously the smartest. They've been there the longest. Bam, you know, hide and seek. Yeah. And then they're not allowed to go near the, you know, there's playing hide and seek, a kid past the gate. They're not allowed to go all the way over there. But, you know, they decided to go. And then one of the girls, Connie, she's getting adopted. Hooray for her. You know, mama's leading her. But what? She left her stuffed animal. She can't sleep with no other stuffed animal. She got to have that stuffed animal, right? So Emma's like, you know what? I'll just go give it to her real quick before she leaves. So then they pull up. They're like, yo, we never been this. Like, there's a van. They look inside. What happened? Come on. They show us. Boom. Connie's dead already. Yo, bro, she just left 5 minutes ago. What happened? And then now they hide. And they're like, oh, nah, what's happening? And you see these demons. Connie, done. They just got to sit there. They got to sit there and watch this all happen. You're like, yo. You see Mama not the smiling mama no more. She's like, yes, the farm animals. They run back. They couldn't believe what happened. And they found the doll that they was going to give her. And then it's just like, yo, what's going on, bro? Why is that there? And then, you know, the Sasuke of the group is just like, what's up, bro? What's going on, bro? And then they just trying to figure it all out. She's like, how did this get here? I know for sure I left it. I know for sure. That's a scary picture. I ain't gonna lie. That is
Yo,
a scary picture.
yo. I'm telling you, bro. Damn, the first season, immaculate,
This
bro.
show got me. This show
The
got me
wow,
for sure. This show definitely got me.
immaculate first episode. Holy.
It was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I had Code Geass on
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah.
Hold on. I have my final my rough draft list somewhere. Right. I had Code Geass. Parasite was on
Oh
there.
my god.
Parasite was on there. And then Durarara was on there.
Yeah.
Parasite's a good one.
Parasite is a
for
very
sure.
good one.
Parasite's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I went to the gym last night with VJ, right? Because he's asking me what the topics were, and I was like, I don't know, right? And I thought about this one, and then I asked him like, well, what do you think on a good first episode? He was saying Attack on Titan, right?
Yeah.
And how traumatizing that was to him when he first watched, and I was like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, seeing a Titan with your mom's body in its mouth is crazy work. I can't lie to you, gang.
Yeah, yeah.
Attack on Titan's a good one. Attack on Titan's a good one.
It is. Traumatizing.
I have a different category though. I have a different category. The best first 3 episodes. I thought of this on the fly, so I only have one. And I'm not gonna lie, it's My Hero. My Hero has the best first 3 episodes that I could think of off the fly.
I cannot think of anything first 3 episodes.
First 3 episodes. It's cause My Hero. I watched there was only 3 episodes out when I watched it, and I remember being like, "Oh my god, this show is amazing."
Man, at that point, I might as well say fucking Solo Leveling, bruh.
When did it hook you? It hit me episode 1. Episode 1. Yeah, you could have did that for episode 1.
I mean, technically, yeah, but it's like I don't remember the first 3 episodes. Anything. I feel like a lot of anime hooked me first episode, so it's like the only one that
A lot of shows.
maybe One Piece. Maybe One Piece is the only one I can remember. I had to really watch some episodes really for it to hook me.
Nah, bro. There'd be shows where I'm like, it's episode 1, but I gotta, first 3 episodes, and episode 2 is when it happens, or episode 3 when it's just like, dang.
Yeah,
That's when it is for me, at least.
I can't remember
It definitely takes a minute.
any anime like that.
But yeah, that's all. That's all I got for today.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you got something.
No,
Wait.
sir.
Who'd you say out of the list we said had the best first episode?
So we got Sword Art Online, we got Tokyo Ghoul, we got Bleach, Dr. Stone, Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
I feel like Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland.
I'm about to say Promised Neverland. I was either gonna go with Promised Neverland or Tokyo Ghoul. You see how it's both like very gory, very like almost
very
traumatizing.
dark,
Yeah, bro. Like I think I agree with you, just in a sense
Promised
of
Neverland.
yeah. Just I definitely forgot. I always knew how good Promised Neverland was, at least the first season.
Yeah.
It just I'm not. It's just like Promised Neverland is one of those shows where you watch it once, you don't want to go back because you knew how fucking dark it was, bro. That's how it was, bro.
Like I don't want to watch this again,
I can't rewatch that again like how it is Sword Online. I'm not Sword Online. Tokyo Ghoul. It started off dark, but it's like you build up with the main character.
Yeah.
Sort of Promised Neverland is like a never ending nightmare, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't get happy.
Exactly. So Tokyo Ghoul is just like you watch that motherfucker become him. You become him. You know. So there's a satisfying moment in Tokyo Ghoul where Promised Neverland it's just like a never-ending nightmare, bro. So
Now imagine watching Promised Neverland and not knowing it got dark. I'm just thinking, it's about kids, it's cool.
Bro, when I first played this episode like with us right now, first thing I thought about was my girl, bro. I was like, you know how traumatizing it would be to do that to her?
Watch it?
Hell no. Hell no.
We gotta watch it.
Hell no.
Get her on a call one episode.
Hell no.
Review it.
Hell no, bro.
Nah, bro. We gotta watch it.
Nah, bro. We would ruin her entire like anime watching experience, bro. If we did that.
She's gotta know to not trust nothing.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess with that being said, we're all done, right, for today?
Yeah, we're all done for today. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right. I guess we're gonna wrap it up here. So if you guys made it to the end of the video and you guys are new to the channel, consider clicking the subscribe button as it help out the channel a lot. We also remember we're live, not the plot armor. I'm live every Thursday, 8 p.m. EST. We'll be doing the 1 Foot In podcast where we discuss about the rest of the college football world. So if you're interested in that, consider going down link to the description to me. I'll be on there. I'll be at the top of Rack or Slicks, whichever one picture says Rack. It'll be a link tree. Right below me is Ibrahim. Ibrahim won't be live on Thursday for a couple months probably. So, but he and also your internet been tweaking a lot, huh?
Mine has been tweaking a lot too. So, I don't know about.
So you haven't streaming. So you haven't been streaming. I've been streaming. So I'm streaming playing Call of Duty. Besides the 1 Foot In podcast we do Thursday 8 p.m. EST. Other than that, I'm streaming playing Call of Duty. So you might catch Ibrahim on there. So. Like I said, if you guys want to talk about anime, don't be scared. Come tune in every Thursday or Friday, Saturday, whichever day I go live. I'm usually going live around 4 a.m. on other days because I can get off work and I just spark again. So, like I said, if you're interested and want to come talk to us, go down the description, click the link tree. It'll take you to a whole little page. All it is give us our social medias. Find the one that says Twitch. Go click it and it'll take you to Twitch. If you don't have an account, consider making an account because that's where the gaming world is. But other than that, like I said, you guys made it to the end of the video. Consider clicking that subscribe button. Since you're already down there, also click that like button as well. But other than that, we appreciate all the love and support. We catch you guys when we catch y'all next. Peace.